Welcome back. On the final night of 2020, 25 News is taking a look back at the most talked about stories in Central Texas this year. Tonight's story is about Vanessa Guillen. All eyes are on Fort Hood this year, with Vanessa's disappearance catapulting the military post into the national spotlight. Her story reaching a peak when human remains were discovered near the Leon River. 25 News reporter Sydney Isenberg takes a look back on the day that Vanessa was found.
It had been almost 70 days since specialist Vanessa Guillen was last seen or heard from. The soldier seemingly vanished off of Fort Hood. Military members, civilian authorities, and even nonprofits were scouring the post and Bell County searching for Vanessa. On June 30th, the search would reach a turning point. Authorities were led to an area near the Leon River in Little River Academy and discovered a burn site with disturbed earth. That's where burnt remains of a plastic tough box were found. A few hours later, contractors were working on a fence next to the river when they made a grim discovery. It was human remains. The scattered remains were placed in a concrete-like substance and burned.
You know, the Cadaver Dogs missed it, and we missed it, and the Texas Rangers, and everybody involved. And, you know, it was concealed to a point that, you know, it wasn't. Literally, it wasn't findable.
The remains were sent off to be identified, but the Guillen family knew it was Vanessa. On July 1st, the Guillen family told media outlets they believed the remains belonged to Vanessa. On July 5th, the Army would confirm those beliefs.
There are no words that convey the sense of loss to her family, her friends, and her fellow soldiers.
While the search for Vanessa would end, her story was far from over. To this day, the Guillen family is fighting for justice, both in the form of a conviction and a law to address sexual assault and sexual harassment in the military.
We're being the voice for Vanessa and for all those people that have been sexually harassed. Because this is just the beginning and we're not going to stop.
Reporting in Bell County, Sydney Isenberg, 25 News.